let's get into Game 5, shall we? Let's get into that decisive Game 5 between two teams that had the same damn record, 109 wins. And these teams are so closely matched. I mean, same damn record, same everything. And here we were now in the 9th inning of a Game 5. Winner, go home, tie game, going into the final inning of the game. And unless there was extras, obviously. But let's talk Game 5. Let's take one at a time. That was a blown call to end it. Flat out. Not a swing by Wilmer Flores. Not at all. Not even close. Did he offer at it? Sure. Did he move his hips? Yeah. Did the bat come off his shoulder and act like the Max Scherzer, of all people? Pitch was something he liked when it was heading his way? Yes. Did he swing? Did it go through? No, it did not.
No.
It did not. And Gabe Morales, the first base umpire, says out. Game over. And that stinks. That absolutely positively stinks. That
bummer.
That the entire game and series and arguably the two best teams in baseball, that due to the rarity of one team winning 100+ games, not winning the division, they have to face one another in the divisional round. It's not even for the pennant. And unfortunately, they face one another here, and one team wins 2 of the first 3, and then the next team wins to force a winner-go-home game between these two teams that plain don't like each other, long-standing rivalry. As Keith Olbermann will point out, they played in the World Series back in the 19th century, so it's not the first time they faced one another in the playoffs. It's a bummer that it ends that way. And so Dodger fans have been pointing out today that back in June, on June 22nd, Kenley Jansen, who had a dynamite 8th inning appearance last night, blew the game against the Giants up 3-1 going into the 9th inning. Giants load the bases, put a run on the board. And in this game, with the bases jammed, in which Kenley Jansen was having an issue getting the ball over the plate, out comes Mr. Ruff, who hit a home run last night. And guess what he did?
Bomb.
No. Well, last night was a bomb.
Last night he hit a bomb.
Guess what he did? He checked his swing.
Oh, this is earlier in the year.
Yeah. He checked his swing. And you know what it was called? No swing. And after further review, it went through. It was called a check swing. But guess what? Game got tied, and then the Giants won it. And Dodger fans will say to you, well, we lost the division by 1 game. So had Ruff been called out properly instead of being allowed to have a check swing, maybe that Game 5 would have happened in Chavez Ravine last night.
Makes sense to me.
Says the man with the backwards Dodger cap right there. Correct?
Yeah. Did you hear what Vince Scully said about it?
Uh-oh.
What'd he say?
Oh, my gosh. Bye for now.
Thank you.
Bye for now.
Wow.
Says the Dodger fan over there.
Dodger fans.
And, you know, not to put any point on it, that has nothing to do with it. That has nothing to do with anything. That it got blown in July, so it's the scales of justice actually tipping back. That is an umpire put in a position in a die-hard game, in a win-or-die game, in a go-home game for whoever loses, and he blows the call. And after the game, Gabe Morales, along with the crew chief, Ted Barrett, was out there. And Morales was asked if he saw the replay. He confirmed he did see the replay. And Ted Barrett mentioned how, you know, that you want to make sure that it's consistent, and did he offer at the pitch or did he not? And, you know, he was trying to explain what the concept of a check swing is. But then the question of the pool reporter was asked of Morales. So in the moment, the belief was that he offered at the pitch. Morales said, that's what I thought, yes. And then the response to the question was, I'm sorry, different feeling now after the replay? Or, and I'll read for you Giants fans what will be the salt in the wound. Ted Barrett saying, yeah, no, yeah. he doesn't want to say. He should have to say. And I know it stinks. I know wherever Gabe Morales is today, he wants to get away, to use that old commercial.
Right.
Book the flight on Southwest.
But he's got to say, I blew it.
Yeah.
I blew it.
Right.
That would actually be helpful, I think, to San Francisco Giants fans, although I'm not in their shoes.
Right.
But to basically go, yeah, he doesn't want to say. Admits he blew it, and it stinks. And it stinks.
Remember, Jim Joyce did the same thing after the blown perfect game. He said, I blew it.
I blew it.
And I feel bad for the kid that I did that to him.
Right.
That's what we want to hear.
I would like to hear that.
I also would like that reviewable.
I would like that reviewable as well, but then you're getting into the part of like at what part of the plate you have to parse it out literally with a GPS as to, you can't just say you know it when you see it when it's in replay. When it's in replay, you have to know, is it fair or foul? Is he safe or out? Was the ball in the glove when the foot hit the base? I mean, these are all clearly marked aspects of it. It would be like making holding reviewable. How long did he hold it? Where's the grab at? How long did he grab it? Did he twist the guy? Those calls they're judgment calls, and judgment calls can't be reviewable. As much as I'd like to say, when you look at that again, you could clearly see he did not go around. But at what point is it technically going around? Does he have to pass home plate? Does the wrists have to break at a certain angle? I mean, it stinks. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.